Hey everybody, this is Juan from the Byte that team. As you can tell, this video is a little bit different. I just got off work, and in that process, Keith sent me a message saying Dusty passed. He sent it to Ryan and myself. Obviously, the moment that I read that, I knew that he was talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who has indeed passed away. We honestly couldn't believe it because by the time we found out, it was not on any wrestling news website. It was only on WWE.com and the Squared Circle subreddit. Dusty Rhodes died at 69 years old. That's about all the information that the WWE has revealed. Obviously, stay tuned to the channel, to all the wrestling news websites to find out just exactly what happened. I mean, he's been extremely active in the WWE. He's part of the WWE Performance Center. He directs the promo class, which if you listen to any wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts, Peter Rosenberg, Stone Cold, at some point, all the wrestlers end up talking about Dusty Rhodes. He was not part of my generation, so I can't say I witnessed most of his things, but when you hear about a guy so much, you can't help but want to look down in history and see everything he's done. So, of course, we're talking the Hard Times promo. He was not a traditional wrestler by any standards. If we go look at the WWF days, he had the polka dots gimmick almost as a way of showing, you're going to fail, and he took that ball and ran with it. He's a legend. He is a Hall of Famer, revolutionized wrestling, and as a wrestling fan that didn't necessarily watch him at his peak, I gotta say he is an amazing person. Why? Because I know that he had a big hand in all the talent that we see today. If you look at the Twitter feed, if you look at everything, we've lost a lot of people in wrestling. Macho Man being probably the latest example of just big names, and not big names in the way that we have stars and all that going on, but big names in ways that, you got into wrestling because of X or Y. A lot of people say they got into wrestling because of Dusty Rhodes, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, all these guys. So, huge loss today in the world of wrestling. I'm assuming that the WWE will do some sort of special on the network, which they absolutely have to. Obviously, you got to wonder what's going to happen with Stardust, Goldust. How are they going to react to this? And honestly, it sucks. It really sucks that we never got to see Stardust versus Goldust at WrestleMania happening, because I believe that's something that Dusty would have definitely loved to have watched live. Maybe even be at ringside or something. But, focusing on the positives, the son of a plumber, Dusty Rhodes was one of the greatest wrestling characters because he wasn't, Rick Rude. He wasn't, this good-looking stud. Even nowadays, we're talking about guys like Kevin Owens that break the mold. Dusty Rhodes was that guy that broke the mold and just showed that wrestling far exceeds, having a six-pack, a muscle. It's also about talent. It's also about story. It's about, the heart. That's why we love guys like Dean O'Brien. So that's it for the time being. We'll definitely talk about it in the podcast, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment with, what is your favorite Dusty Rhodes promo, story, situation? There's podcasts. I was listening to a podcast with Sasha Banks, and I believe, she even brought up Dusty Rhodes, and that was like 2 days ago. So this really sucks as a fan. But let's celebrate the career of Dusty Rhodes by going to the network, by just, sharing everything to those that never got to experience the American dream, baby. So until next time, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the podcast, available every single Tuesday night. And Dusty Rhodes, may you rest in peace. You are awesome. And wrestling really sucks when anybody passes away like this. It really hurts. So thanks for watching, and may Dusty Rhodes rest in peace.